G'day guys and welcome back to another episode of Career Mode Goodness. First up we're going to be going up against Fulham, but before we get into that game we're going to quickly view the table. Yes, we're still 5th, just ahead of Spurs and West Ham, but we do have a game in hand against most of the other clubs, and Liverpool, Chelsea and Arsenal are in a three-way tie for first at the moment, so no one's really pulling away and it's still anyone's league. But yeah, you see, we're going to get into this Fulham game, and I did not realise as I edit my team here, but let me know if you realised what the uniforms are up the top, what the jerseys are. I did not notice. I just normally never change them or look at them because they normally just set it out well where it's really hard to get clashes. And you see here they're both white. I mean, Fulham has a little bit of black on like the shoulder area, but that's not going to be enough. They're both plain white shirts basically. And as you see here, Ross Barkley is the Premier League top scorer going into this match. Watkins wouldn't be far behind, if not the same, I reckon. But yeah, we're a very good attacking team. But you see here, look at that. You can't tell the difference. I'm like, nah, not having this. And I just jumped to the result. I would have liked to restart it, but I can't edit the jerseys. So I'm just going to jump to result and hope we pick up the win. And what do you reckon is going to happen? Sim the game and we lose 1-0 to Fulham. So very, very disappointing result there, but hopefully we can get it back here. A much tougher game than what should have been Fulham, and it's going to be Manchester United. You see their team there. Looks like we're going to be starting Dan James. Still got Pogba, Van de Beek and Fernandes. But you see here we have the first chance of the game from a corner, and Ross Barkley heads it, but De Gea does De Gea type things and makes a brilliant save. As we're on the attack again now, Barkley to Grealish, to Watkins, moving it around beautifully early on here. And we play a great ball there to Watkins, and I try to chip the keeper, but De Gea saves it. And then Watkins couldn't finish it. Not sure if it deflected or if he just missed the target there. But Manchester United haven't been troubling us at all attacking-wise, and we go ahead to the second half. We have another opportunity, but De Gea makes another good save. Traore really should be finishing there though. But as you see here, the last 10 minutes of the game now, Ross Barkley plays it back to Louise, to McGinn, to Watkins, to Grealish, who turns beautifully, and finally someone manages to beat De Gea, and it's none other than the captain, Jack Grealish, sips the tea, and hopefully that should be the winner. As you see here, we have a corner with barely any time remaining, and that should be it. Will the ref give Manchester United a chance? No, he will not. And we get a big 3 points here against Manchester United to really set us up for a top 4 finish as we shake Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's hand, I think that's how you pronounce his name, and say, unlucky mate. But you see there, we really did deserve 3 points. We absolutely dominated them. I mean, Manchester United only had one shot for the whole match. Looked like they resorted to that Mourinho type tactics. The next up is going to be Leeds, and this game was very different to the previous one. We were on fire in this game, and you know what they say about Leeds. They're not the best team, but they're great to watch, and you know why? Because they play a very open and attacking game. But what does that do? That leaves them vulnerable defensively, and we get them on the counter there with a great goal there, great cutback from target. And that was the only goal of the first half, surprisingly, but the second half it just opened up, and Watkins with a great finish there. Manages to control it on his chest and then his knee, and now he's doing the tea celebration. So not sure what's gotten into my players there, always doing that celebration now. But we just weren't stopping. Look how high Leeds are playing. Look at how high that line is. When we play Watkins in, I thought he might have been offside, but he's not, and it's an easy one-on-one. And it's another goal for Ollie Watkins, who looks like he's going to be taking that crown from Ross Barkley as the Premier League top scorer if he's not too careful. But it's great to see a great attacking team. And you see here again, look at how high they're playing. This time it's Ross Barkley in behind. Is he going to give it up, or will he go all the way? He'll go all the way and score. And Leeds are just getting embarrassed at this point. I don't know why they're playing such a high line. It's clearly not working, but that's what they do. They stick to their tactics and they play attacking football. And this time it's Grealish on the run. And he plays a nice little 1-2 with Watkins, and Grealish is going to thump one, gets blocked, falls back to Barkley, and Barkley's going to finish this one beautifully. And the Leeds keeper did not have a fun game today, as we win 5-0, an absolute thumping, and that's definitely going to help our goal difference as Ollie Watkins gets the match ball for his hat-trick. Didn't even play the full game, decided to sub him off. Obviously the game was all won, but did want to get his hat-trick first before I took him off. But yeah, 5-0. Leeds didn't even have a shot, so for an attacking team, you'd think they'd at least get a shot on target. As you see, Barkley and Watkins leading the Golden Boot, and Aston Villa are leading in the assists as well, with Jack Grealish with 9 assists in 18 matches, with Barkley not too far behind, and Target in the top 10 there, you see, with 4. And clean sheets, I don't think we're going to be seeing Emi Martinez up at the top of that chart anytime soon, unless we hit a great run of defensive form. But next up is going to be Arsenal. It doesn't look like they've changed too much. I think they've brought in David Alaba into the back line to help steady it. Not too sure why Gabriel isn't starting in the back line, but they've gone with David Luiz, who's captaining Arsenal. Not sure if that's the right move, but we're going to get out to a good attacking start here with Traore to Barkley, sees the run of Watkins, and Watkins is in acres of space, one-on-one with Leno, and that's no problem for Ollie as he gets another one. Hopefully he'll be looking to break the competition record soon if he keeps this type of form up. It's going to be very close. But Barkley with a great little back heel there to McGinn. Grealish wins that battle. We get it to Target, and you see all their players streaming into the box, and it's going to be McGinn with a good volleyed finish. Thought he might have been offside there for a second, but no, he's onside, and that's another assist for Target, and that's why he's on the assist leaderboard, and he's trying to creep his way up. Arsenal look to chip the keeper there, but Emi Martinez makes a great save. I think that was Odegaard who tried the cheeky chip, but Martinez makes a great save, and then we clear it off the line basically. But from that corner, Arsenal whip it in. It falls down, and David Alaba's just in the right place at the right time, and a great finish there. Not much Martinez could do about that one, but they do manage to claw one back there, and the game's back on as we get into the second half now. If we get the first one, you'd think this game would be over. We play it out wide to Target again. Looks to whip one in. It's a great ball, and Ross Barkley's there with the header, and a great finish. Tierney couldn't track the run of Barkley, and another great cross from Target. He's been exceptional in this episode, and basically all season. I'm really happy with the wing-backs that I have in Matty Cash and Target. I think it's Matt Target, so the Matt's doing well. And an unselfish pass there from Watkins to Douglas Luiz to get him involved in the goals. You don't see that very often, but both our holding midfielders getting on the score sheet tonight, and that's good to see, because we are scoring a lot, but the one thing I was worried about is our front 3 are the ones that scoring all the goals basically. Not much coming from midfield or anywhere else, but that's a good sign as we're coming to the end of the episode now, peeps. So make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed, and let me know your thoughts and comments. As you see, we're halfway through the season now. We're doing quite well, and hopefully we can even push that further. As you see, Jack Grealish is happy with all the games we've been giving him, as he should be, because he's basically playing every single game. And in the next episode, we're going to be going against Fulham again to try to get a bit of revenge, and I'll have to make sure to check the jerseys this time to start the match, because that was ridiculous. But yeah, that's it for me, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.